Class, this is a continuation of the infographic that I'm demoing for you in Adobe Illustrator. Uh, from the last, I should say the first video, we did the sun and one of the thermometers, and I just duplicated it and brought the mercury line, the red, up to the top. And then as you see, I broke the black line here and I did some spurts. So I might change that. It doesn't exactly look like what I want. It doesn't look as dramatic as I want. Maybe I'll make the spurts a lot bigger. You can't be too subtle with this. This is not a subtlety project. Anyway, so here we got this done. Let's work on the car right now. Now, let's see, the background, like I said, was going to be blue. Let's just quick experiment and see if I did a blue background, what this would look like. Okay, go to back, arrange, send it back. See, that's going to look pretty good, I think. So maybe the car should be red too. I was thinking of blue, but blue or green, but those are cool colors. Let's keep the hotness going, and the hot colors are going to be the oranges, the yellows, and the reds. Now, we can't just have hot colors. It's going to be a little bit overwhelming, so we're going to have to sprinkle in, well, the blue will be in the background, so maybe that is okay. All right, so let's just continue here. Now, I could do the pen tool here, and I could create this car easily. Here, click, click, pull, click, pull. Oops. Maybe not so easily. Click, pull. Here we go. Click, pull. But I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do it with shapes. So if you still are a little bit wobbly with the pen tool, this is a good solution. Not all the times, but a lot of times. Here we go. Let's go to the rounded rectangle tool. And let's start building this. How about 1, 2, 3? About 3 shapes should do it. So here we go. We're going to do red. A nice, nice bright red. Where is that red? Right there. Okay. So he's going to be in a hot car. Okay, click. Oh. Okay, let's go to the edges here. Okay. Now again, these little corners, the dot in the circle. If you go to your direct selection tool, you can pull those in, and it affects all of them. And in this case, it affects all of them. So you get a rounder corner. It was too sharp. Okay, and remember, this is the client sketch, and say the client said in advance, I don't know anything really about cars. You do just a nice car. Remember, the car and the dog are the center of attention here. Okay, so in terms of hierarchy, you got to make these stand out the most. Okay, and layer-wise, remember we're going to be on the top layer. Okay, sketches here. And it's locked. So if you wanted to unlock it, you'd have to go there. Okay, so let's go here. I want this line to be angled out and go here. So what I'm going to do is I could click on this, hold the Shift key, and click on this, and then pull like that. As you can see, there's going to be some little adjusting. Or I could do this. I'm on both of them, and I just took the direct selection tool, I selected these two, and with my move arrow on my keyboard, I'm just moving it. I'm just holding it down. There we go. Pretty good. Let's get that black line off. There we go. The outline. Let's get that out. Okay, I'm going to move it over just a little bit. Okay. Okay, I want to see a little bit underneath it. It's blocking. So let's go up here to opacity, and again, let's do 50%. Although, okay, here we are. Okay, let's see what's next. How about we do this area, and then like the, I guess you'd call it a fender here. Okay, This is sticking out a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's do the other one right now. And if you want the corner more angled, just click here, and this is at 12 pixels for the corner radius. Just increase it. It's always a kind of guess. Unless you're working on this a lot, you will then know which one to do. But I'm going to do 22. And it's still not rounded enough. So let's go same thing. See, and then the height and the width are in pixels too. So that's like another thing you gotta get used to, because this is too high. Let's do 200, and then let's do 33 here. Again, I'm just guessing. Okay, here we go. Pretty good. I'm in the selection tool. I'm just going to grab this and pull it over to this one. See that? So I'm just pulling it over here. And I'm going to pull it up. We'll have our California license plate here, or you can put whatever you want. Don't put your real license number on it. Because who's ever the car they're the bad guy, right? Because they left this dog in there. Okay, I'm going to hold down the Alt Option key and pull this. Okay, now I got 2. Now I'm going to pull this up, and we're going to put that right there. Although, you know what? I don't like it. It's just too rounded. Let's do this. Let's click and pull. First of all, let's change this back to, like, I don't know, 22. Okay, delete. So then it's not quite so rounded. Right here, I don't want it so rounded. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to click here. I'm going to even it off. Even it off here. Cover that up. Even it off. Okay, that's covered. This looks like about the same as that. Then we have this. Let's do these, what are these things called? These side windows. Okay, so how do we do those? Let's do this. Let's use the pen tool. Okay, we're still in red. And let's do click. How should we do these? Click, click, click. Okay, we got that. And now let's do the mirror part. This is like the back of it. So let's do click, pull. Wow, that's way too rounded. Look at how rounded that is. Okay, let's do another one. Let's click here. We got to get this much tighter. How about just 10? Oops, 10. And width and height are just really small. Let's just do 10, see what it looks like. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, where is it? Whoa, it's way too tiny. Okay. Again, let's do 20 here. 20. Let's keep this at 10. What does it look like? It's like a ball. Gotta kind of pull it out. I'm not having a lot of luck here, so let's just bring these in. Okay, use the direct selection tool. Click. I'm going to click here, and I'm just going to bring it in. And then I'm going to bring it into the other side. One goes left, one goes right. Good enough. Okay, get rid of this, delete. Delete. Now we have this. I'm going to click, hold down the shift key and click for both of these. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a flip it. Object, transform, reflect. That's Adobe speak for flip. And that's what we want, vertical, and we want a copy. We want two. So one goes here, the other goes here. Make sure these are, you know what, I'm going to do Command R for rulers, and I'm going to take a ruler down here to see, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. See that? The bottom is right on the tip here for both of them. Okay, so now what are we going to do? Okay, we're going to click on this, click on that. I'm holding the Shift key down. Click on this. Let's make this 100 now. There we go. Okay. You know what? This is locked underneath, so we can just do this. We can do it over all of it. Okay? Now, let's make it one piece. Go to Pathfinder, Unite, and there it is. One piece, instead of all these little pieces all over the place. Okay, I'm going to move these. These are your floating panels, so you can do whatever you want with them. Move them around, do whatever you want. Here's this. I am going to use this over here on the side to do some more work. I'm not going to finish this in this class, but I just want to give you a good start. There's a good start. The tires. Let's do this. Rounded rectangle tool, and let's make some tires. Watch using black. Use a lot of dark gray rather than black. It just is more interesting. Black is it's a very intense color, and it tends to stand out more than you care for it to. Okay, so we're going to click here and here. We're still in the top layer. Object arrange, send to back. There we go. We got our tires in the back. Now let's see. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong place here. Let's do. Let's do this windshield, because we're going to have to put the dog and some seats in there, so let's just do that now. I'm going to just do it in white. So let's get white for now. Let's just do white, and I'm going to just click, pull, and that looks good. Now once again, want to pull these over. So let's click on here. So you don't accidentally click on the background, just click on it and go up to Object, Lock, Selection. Okay, then you don't have a problem with it. Now we can go to Direct Selection tool and just do a tiny little marquee over these two, because you want to select just those 2 points. Use the arrows on your keyboard, and there we go. I'm trying to match that. Okay, let's do this side. Whoops. Click. Just those 2. Notice these are hollow here. That means they're not selected. Okay, the right arrow. Now this is easier than using the pen tool. I'm not saying don't use the pen tool, but you got to admit this is easier. Okay, so we have this nice big window. And let's see what else I'm going to do. And then we're just going to stop for a while. And I'm going to just kind of build this on my own, because I'm going to be trying stuff and then not doing stuff. And it's like, this is where I just kind of putter around. Okay, let's just do the lights. Okay, the lights. Here, ellipse tool. How should we make the lights? Let's put some little dimension in them. So let's do white, but let's go to the gradient, okay? Okay, and this is the radial. You want the radial, so let's do 1. Hold down your Shift key and it'll do a circle. There we go. Obviously that's too strong. Let's put this up here. You know what? Let's put a gray in here instead of black. So let's grab this and put that right there. That helps a lot there. Now let's move this white over. See that? It doesn't look too natural. Let's make this even lighter. I'm going to take a light gray and drop it in, like a medium gray. Okay, I think that's good for now. Let's just leave this as is. Okay, so click. It seems like it needs something on the outline of it. So let's click on this and let's do a dark red. Let's see what that looks like. Kind of like that. So let's click on it, make it up here is 1 point. Let's do it 3 points. Okay, I like that. So that's 1 light, 2 lights. Okay. I'm going to click one, click the other, do Command Control G. That groups it. Hold down your Shift key. Oops, click on it. Click off, click on. Hold down your Option key. There you go. Double arrows. And that's that. So I'm going to stop here. To get this done, that's really great. You know what? The only thing I want to do is these are 2 type boxes. Let's see what this would look like with white. I don't want this gradient. I want white and this for an outline. Oops, in the wrong tool. Rounded rectangle tool. Click pull. That's the really dark red. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's okay. Let's make it thicker. Let's go to 6. Yeah, let's just try that for now. So I'll probably change my mind by the time you see this next. But here we go. Let me do a line here. Click pull. Here's a guideline. And yeah, that's pretty much it. They're pretty much on top. And now what I'm going to do with the car, I'm going to put it back. So let's go do the marquee over everything. Control Command G for group. Ooh, that sent it to the background. You know what happened? I didn't unlock it. Here, unlock all. My bad. Okay, here we go. These need to go to the back. Object. Let's do ungroup first because it looks like it's grouping. So yeah, it's grouping the lights. Object, arrange, send back. Good. Now, Command or Control if you're on a PC, G, group. And I'm just going to move this over here. Okay. So we're building it. Notice we are not doing exactly, let me move it over here. It's not exactly the sketch. All right? It rarely has to be. Okay? It rarely has to be. And I'm going to work on this some more. I'm going to finish the car. I'll finish the dog so that when you come back next time, that will be done. Then we might start working on the background. Again, top layer, sketch, and here's background. And that's it for now. Let's do save. Command S. QuickTime Player. Let's do quick. And this will be, you know what, I'm always thinking hot dog. Hot car dog. Oops. Dog. And that'll be on, let's do -2 for video 2 and desktop.